Hello everyone, my name is Laura and I work in our Schools and Colleges team here at Montfort University.
Hello everyone, I'm Evridigi. I work with Laura as a Schools and College Recruitment Assistant.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us this afternoon for this live stream all about reasons why you should choose De Montfort University as your university of choice. It is great to have you with us here today. So today we're going to talk about a few different topics, of all of which are going to be great reasons why DMU is such a good university to choose. We're going to talk about things like our unique approach to teaching, the industry standard facilities that we have here, different employment opportunities, how we make a positive impact, positive sustainable impact should I say, and all of the extra perks that you get from being a DMU student.
So over the next hour, you'll get the opportunity to hear more from our amazing students and their personal experiences to talk more about why they chose DMU. So if you have any questions along the way, please pop them into the chat and we will do our best to answer them. We hope you enjoy the session.
So we're just going to introduce our student ambassadors first of all. So do you guys want to go down the line and just introduce yourselves?
Yeah, so hello, my name's Seher and I'm a second year law student.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. I'm an international student from India and I'm a final year accounting and business management student.
Hi, I'm Caitlin and I'm a final year fashion design student.
Amazing. Thank you very much for those brief introductions. We'll get to know you a little bit more as we go through the live stream, and we're going to hear more from our students as we go through this stream over the next hour or so. So we're going to dive straight in with kind of our first topic, which is all about teaching at DMU. So you may or may not be aware, but DMU has been a teaching institution for over 150 years, so it's quite a while. And we've expanded from kind of a single building institution to become a home to around 20,000 different students from all across the country, all across the world as well. So there's plenty of opportunity for you to sort of make friends with loads of different people on our campus. We've recently achieved a 5-star excellent rating from the QS top universities for our teaching and facilities, which I think is pretty impressive. And I've already mentioned that we've got a unique approach to teaching at DMU. So to explain just a little bit more about that, rather than hearing from me, I'm going to hand over to Seher, who's going to tell us all about what block teaching is and how it makes a difference to her and her experiences at DMU. So, Seher.
Yeah, so block teaching was definitely a driving factor for why I chose DMU. It's a unique style of teaching, as you've mentioned, and I didn't see any other university that offered it. So essentially what it is it's 6 weeks spent on one module at a time, and then in your 7th week you do your assessment or assignment, and then you move on to your next module and repeat it about 4 times in the year. So it's not overwhelming, you don't have 4 modules going at the same time like other universities offered. And I really enjoyed the fact that you could have that work-life balance as well, because from secondary school and sixth form, I found that I really lacked that, and I felt really sort of burnt out and overwhelmed with having so many deadlines that overlapped. So going into block teaching, I've realised how much it's actually benefited me. I can fit in part-time work, like becoming a student ambassador, for example. So I can do, I've secured a front runners internship as well for next year. So front runners is also a scheme that we offer at DMU where you can do paid internships within the university itself at different faculties. So mine is to do with law, my degree in the law faculty, and it's 10 hours a week paid, and it works around my degree, so I'm able to have that extra time, that flexibility, making time for even friends and socializing as well, but still focused on my degree and being able to get the best out of it.
That's really great. It's so good to hear that this style of teaching does give you, like you say, that flexibility, but also the predictability of knowing what your timetable is going to be for those 6 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's really good to help you kind of plan everything that you need to around your timetable.
Definitely, and I've seen the difference even when talking to my friends from other universities as well. Like I had one friend even transfer to DMU just for block teaching as well, because it's so innovative and like no other universities really offer it as well. So yeah, and it's made a difference to her life. So even just communicating, like everyone's a bit jealous of me now. So.
Amazing. Well, always want people to be jealous of you,
Yeah.
especially jealous of being a DMU student as well.
Yeah.
We love that. So really great insight into how sort of the teaching can really actually affect your life at DMU as well in such a positive way. I also mentioned that we have industry standard facilities at DMU, and we have a lot of industry professionals kind of feed into a lot of the course content that we have on our courses. So using sort of the industry influence and those facilities that I've mentioned, it really does give you those skills that you need for employability and gives you exactly what employers are looking for. Now, Caitlin, you use some of the facilities that we have at DMU quite a lot on your course, pretty much every day. Do you want to talk a little bit about the industry influence on your course and the facilities that you use?
Yeah, so on my course of fashion design, we do live projects with industry as well as competition projects, which are really great because you learn about what industry are really looking for, which will help when you're getting jobs. But also the competition projects, you can win prizes, which is always a plus because everyone loves to win a prize. And the facilities are really great in DMU. For fashion, you're really encouraged to explore all the other departments around the building. And so I work in woodwork, metalwork, plastics, footwear. I go around everywhere. So, it's really great to get inducted on all these different machines and learn what you enjoy, really.
That's incredible, because obviously all of those things could potentially have a huge impact on where you're going to work in the future. What your future careers could use like some of those machines as well, that not strictly limited to fashion. So it's really great that you actually get taught how to use all these other types of machines, and I suppose you kind of use that in your design work as well.
Yeah.
That sounds really cool. I would love to have had the opportunity to do all that kind of stuff when I was a student. Oh, sounds fantastic. I absolutely love hearing about all of our student experiences on the courses. It really does kind of bring everything to life. So we're going to take a little bit of a break from us talking for a minute. We've got a little video about block teaching, just to sort of give you kind of like really thorough overview of what block teaching actually is at DMU. So.
I am a much more confident student right now.
I feel very structured and organised with my work.
Faster feedback helps a lot. You get the points where you went wrong, and then the next time you do the assignment you can improve on them.
The DMU community is definitely a big thing because you're studying with the same people every single day. It doesn't differ. So I met my best friends like on the first day, and now we live together.
So block teaching has given me the time to be able to have a work-life balance.
Block teaching is focused teaching and learning, greatly designed around students' needs. Block teaching gives me the opportunity to engage with students beyond their teaching and learning, in that pastoral support role.
Block teaching is a structure of teaching we have here at DMU. It's student focused, so whereby we teach one project at a time, one sort of area of focus at a time.
Block teaching leaves you with much more free time to do a lot of additional learning and self-study. So yes, I have much more motivation and time to dive deeper into the course content.
Really nice thing is you get to follow a student's journey completely through a project.
Helps build a better class environment. We like to all collaborate with each other, work in group work for projects, where we can bounce off each other's ideas.
Because of the immersive nature of what we do, the activities that we have during the seminars allow students to communicate naturally.
I believe that it increases my knowledge, confidence, and it helps me to be concentrated on the particular module instead of 2 or 3 at the same time.
It feels a lot easier to focus on it because you can sort of throw yourself into it completely. You don't have any distractions or any other sort of deadlines.
I've definitely felt like I've been able to make a stronger connection with my lecturers.
Even when you're in class or outside of class, you're constantly talking about the work and like really engaging.
So whenever we have any questions, we don't feel shy to ask them. So it's very easy to connect with the tutors and our friends. For a long time with the same people, we become like a family.
At DMU, you will gain more than just a degree. We are committed to help you build your career that you're excited about. So we focus on employability and real-world experience. With a careers team that's ranked #1 in the country, we're offering personalized support to help you land your dream job. You will have access to work experience opportunities on campus, along with expert guidance on placements, CV, interview preparations, and all those type of support. Our graduates have gone to work with leading employers such as ASOS, HSBC, Disney, L'Oreal and Rolls-Royce. So I believe that Caitlin did a very exciting placement last year. Do you want to talk to us about it?
Yeah, so I did a 12-month placement last year as a couture pattern cutter for a bridal company called Sassy Holford, which was really exciting. Get to handle all the different very expensive fabrics that you wouldn't normally get a chance to kind of interact with. And you learn so much. I would definitely recommend doing a placement to anyone who is able to as part of their course, and financially as well, but there's help for it. But yeah, you learn so much and it's a lot of fun. Yeah.
Sounds so exciting. And I guess it wasn't just like the pattern cutting side of things. Did you get to learn a little bit about the business side of a bridal company as well?
Yeah, so I got to go around and have a little bit of a look at the marketing department, as well as sewing. I did a bit of sewing upstairs as well, which was quite exciting. So you really got a sense of all the different aspects of running a business.
Oh my gosh, sewing on a wedding dress would just make me so nervous.
I'm so jealous about that placement. I wish I did one now. Jasmine, I believe you did a placement year as well, didn't
Yeah,
you?
so I worked with Pfizer, which is the global pharmaceutical company. I worked there for 12 months. I worked in the HR side of things. I worked on recruitment, so I recruited the undergrads who wanted to do a placement year at Pfizer. I think it was like such a transformational period for me. During my first 2 years being an international student, I think I was very shy, I was very reserved, but after doing the placement I became really confident because I was working with people who were double my age, but I was doing the same work as them. I was leading the meetings with them, which was really good. Got to work on recruiting senior managers, leads, worked across like 50 different departments and units and learned about every unit. And I think I wouldn't have learned that if I just, went to lectures and seminars. I would have learned it in theory, but going into that workplace, working in an international company really gave me that exposure, and I think just changed me as a person, and it was a really amazing experience.
And how much more prepared do you feel going into your third year now that you've done a full sort of 12-month placement? Does it make you feel more prepared? Does it make you just feel like you want to get out there and start working? Like how has that impacted your third year of university?
For me personally, like I said, I've become more confident. I think it has opened more opportunities for me. Like literally last week, I've secured an internship with Lloyd's. So I think I'm really excited about that. And it has definitely prepared me so much better. Like now, even for my third year, even though I'm kind of done with my studying, I think I performed so much better because I was just confident talking to the lecturers and asking questions, which didn't happen during the first 2 years. And now I think I have a better idea about the business world, about the kind of jobs out there, and I'm much more confident applying for them because now when I go into the interviews, I have all these amazing examples to give. And I'm saying, oh yeah, I did this, and I back them up with evidence. So yeah, I think it has, like I said, just changed the trajectory of what would have happened if I didn't go for a placement year.
Definitely. Okay, do you feel the same?
Yeah, I think for me it really helped doing a creative course. You can get a bit swept up in what's happening. It moves very, very fast. So having that year to kind of slow down, kind of work in industry and kind of take a step back from my own creative stuff allowed me to kind of really process what I'd learned. And so then when I came back for third year, I kind of knew what I was about and could really get going with it.
Amazing. Excellent.
Yeah. You may not be aware of that, but we have a new exciting campus in London, a buzzing one in Dubai, and we're the first university in the UK to set up a campus in Kazakhstan and Cambodia. So our home campus is in Leicester, and we're still going strong here. Right now, we have more than 10,000 students studying for a DMU degree in countries like Sri Lanka, Vietnam, and China. Our students come from more than 140 different countries, and we're big on giving everyone the chance to explore the world. If with that being with academic trips or summer schools or a year abroad, we give those opportunities to all of our students, and is like gaining a global experience, which is great. I believe that Zahir went on a DMU Global trip last year in Dubai, didn't you?
Yeah, so I was fortunate enough to go to see the Dubai campus in February, and the trip that I went on was the Discovering the Power of Your Voice in Dubai, and it was about enhancing your public speaking skills, developing employability skills. So it was led by two members of the careers team, so they were helping us with how to present yourself in an interview, how to answer interview style questions, which was really helpful because in your studies you don't normally get to do that, so it was outside of that. And yeah, being in Dubai itself was amazing. The weather was great, which is always a plus, especially sunny skies in February. We don't really get that here.
Perfect.
Yeah, but the campus itself was beautiful, and it's moved to like Internet City, so really nice place, palm trees as well there, and I met great people. Like, that was definitely an experience I'll never forget, and I was so grateful to go there. And I even joining DMU, I knew that they offered these global trips, but I didn't expect that I would be able to go on one. But there was a lot of support, a lot of help with funding as well, which made it financially feasible for me and other students. And yeah, I met great friends that I wouldn't have met otherwise, and I met them in Dubai.
Wow,
yeah,
that sounds incredible.
It does, and being able to, like, you've already talked about, sort of, Caitlin and Jasmine have already talked about employability, sort of things to do with the placements, but you also got that from a global trip as well. So you've got employability, you've got great skills that employers are really going to look for, travelling, which everyone wants to do, and you've got to do it all in Dubai as well. So it just rolls up everything into one great Christmas present, I think.
Yeah, no, it was great. I recommend it to anybody who's able to go, and to definitely look into those opportunities, because I think if travelling is something that you're interested in, then selecting universities that offer these things, even exchanges or placements as well. So looking into that.
DMU definitely makes it easy to do. Definitely. Fab. Okay, so we're going to move on from global now and talk a little bit about sustainability. So you may have heard of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, or SDGs. You may not have. That's okay. But here at DMU, we are absolutely committed to supporting sustainability in every single way that we possibly can. And we are actually the only university in the country that has been awarded hub status for one of the SDGs, which is SDG 11, for sustainable cities and communities. So this acknowledges our commitment to making a positive difference, and we embed all of the research from all of the SDGs into our teaching at DMU. So it's not just kind of a nice addition that we have at the university, it is absolutely fully embedded into all of our teaching to educate our students on sort of loads of issues around sustainability. So we work closely with partners all across the globe that have the same ambitions as us in terms of all these sort of goals, and we allow our students to get involved in projects both in the UK and abroad as well, tackling issues like air pollution, renewable energy and affordable housing. We've actually got a short video just to show how sort of sustainability kind of falls into some of our courses here. So we've got a video all about our eco-friendly animation course. So,
hi, my name is Anna. I'm in my final year of animation at De Montfort University. DMU has helped me introduce animation into my life because I've never done animation beforehand, just mostly art and digital drawings. So animation here in DMU is just put me on the track and the career path. I wanted to go from not knowing anything to knowing the programs, the techniques, and even where to look for additional support as well. I incorporate sustainability in my animations by visually educating people about it. So learning different topics, subjects, how to make it better. And it's fit for all ages. And some topics are more basic, others a bit more specific, but all in all, it's more to spread awareness. I have worked in some projects to promote environmental sustainability. One of the examples is, as you can see behind me, is to talk about how certain pronunciation of species or animals can lead to extinction or impact the food chain. One thing that we should adopt in the animation when it comes to sustainability is research. Correct research, proper use of articles, and even collaborating with existing people who are working hard to try and improve sustainability. Because a lot of visual stuff does involve stigma and stereotypical, which is the incorrect message we're sending. We want to make sure we are on point and we are correct about what we're trying to promote and spread awareness to. So the project I am very proud to work with was a collaborative effort with one of my lecturers. She was doing a massive documentary about spreading awareness about bugs and insects, that we shouldn't be killing them off and how they're very important to the ecosystem and environments. It was like a massive collaboration with multiple animators and artists doing their own styles and techniques, and I was in charge of contributing a small animation to it, as well as helping with some of the After Effects composition work. I did my placement year with De Montfort. I think many things I've learned there is what it's like to work in a different environment. Again, as an animator, we work in studios, if not from home. My environment would be very different to a business office department environment. And it really took a lot to get used to it and adopt and adapt to some of the changes they do. But it also helped me understand more how that world works and how I can implement it into my own projects and my course, and overall just, again, assist others in the future who are having such a major change in life.
Okay, welcome back. So we're going to stick on the topic of sustainability just for a couple more minutes, and we're actually going to talk to Caitlin about how sustainability kind of embeds itself into the fashion design course. So Caitlin, do you want to tell us just a little bit about sort of the expectation in terms of sustainability on your course, and tell us a little bit about your project that you have that is stood right behind us?
Yeah, so on fashion, you're really encouraged to be sustainable because the fashion industry is notoriously wasteful, so they really want to change that with teaching us about how to be sustainable designers. So for me, my most recent project is a collaboration with the RNLI, so I've kind of been in contact with them, got decommissioned kit, and which is what I've made the jumpsuit out of, and then the jacket is made out of offcuts from boat manufacturing. So using the facilities around the building, I've been able to really push the boundaries of different materials so that you can get the most out of them and kind of put them in different contexts that they're not really used to.
That sounds great, and it really is different materials.
Yeah.
I know my sewing machine at home could not cope with boat material.
No.
Like what kind of different techniques did you have to sort of learn to be able to work with these kind of materials?
So most of it is sewn on the leather machines down in footwear. The text is all done with the water jet cutter down in metalwork. There's a bit of sanding going on so that it all sticks together nicely, so I do that down in plastics. But yeah, I mean, it's a good opportunity to really travel around the building. You don't want to be stuck in one room all day, do you? You want to be travelling around.
And how did you become inspired by the recycled materials to create something like this?
Well, I really just don't like waste. And I'm a technical student, so I really like to work with stuff that no one's seen in fashion before and kind of maybe will go, why is that? So, when I found this boat fabric that this company was just kind of had so much waste, I was like, well, I'll find something to do with that. I'll make something out of that. So, yeah.
Fab. And do you feel like working with sort of in this sustainable way, is that something that you're going to continue after you graduate as well?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it makes it so much more exciting because anyone can just buy fabric off the meter, Plus, it's quite expensive to do that. So, making things sustainable is really great.
I actually feel quite ashamed now because I had a delivery of about 10 metres of fabric off the roll this morning, so maybe I should change my way of working.
Yeah.
I'll take some inspiration from you. That's really great, and I absolutely cannot wait to see the rest of your collection, because this is part of a collection, isn't it?
Yeah, so this is for my final collection. This is look 1, which we just completed, so I'm working on the next 2 looks at the minute.
Fab. I will definitely be coming to have a look at those at our degree show in a few weeks' time.
Yeah.
Thank
Super
you.
exciting project. I can't wait to see them at our degree show. But on top of that, at DMU we'll also get a range of different benefits. So you get guaranteed accommodation for your first year with all bills included. You get a central location with just an hour in London, in Birmingham. You get exceptional support services, including our finance, well-being and disability support. Opportunities to travel and study abroad for a year. You get paid opportunities on campus, and we have more than 100 different societies, sports clubs and teams as well. But now we will hear more from our students and what sports clubs or societies did they join.
Yeah, so I remember last year, my first year, when I came to the Freshers event and I saw an array of different societies, and my goal was to try and find like-minded people or people with similar maybe beliefs or studying the same course as me. So I actually joined the Islamic Society and the Law Society in my first year, and I really enjoyed it. I met people studying the same course as me, whether they were in their third year, second year, and really bonded over that and was able to get good advice from them as well, and made a lot of good friends, even people studying in the same year as me that weren't in my classes but were in my lectures that I probably wouldn't have met or connected with, but the society brought us together doing socials, going to like the law ball, which is an amazing event to get, you know, all glammed up, that we host every year. And then this year I wanted to take it a bit further, and I joined the committee for the Law Society, so doing the behind the scenes, planning it, and then meeting new people, a new cohort, so first year students as well, and being able to pass on some advice and meet them and connect in socials. So I really enjoyed it, and I've made a lot of great friends from just societies in general.
It's a great opportunity for you to find people from your course or from anyone if you join, like the Freshers Week. It's a great opportunity there, and I highly recommend it. Yeah.
Yeah, for me, like I said, I'm an international student, so when I moved here I was feeling a bit homesick, so I joined the Sikh Society for my first and second year. It was really nice because I was meeting people from the same faith from back home, from here, which was, I think, just a great experience. And after coming back from my placement, I realised that I wanted to learn more about investment. And one of the students who came back from their placement, they actually founded the investment society, and we kind of just worked up on it and had like more than 50 members join in, which was really fun. So now I'm learning all about investment and trading, and we have a new facility which is a trading floor full of these massive computers, and you get access to Bloomberg and all these websites that you wouldn't normally get the access to. So I had to do, even though I was not studying investment or trading, just became part of that society and got to do it. You were asking about the sports club and stuff. Even though I haven't joined a club, we have the Watershed building where you can just literally book for free and then go play any sport that you like. So I usually go there to play badminton and just meet other people. And I think over the journey of like joining different societies and playing different sports, I've just met so many people, but from like different cultures and like different countries, and that's been really amazing.
I love that. Keeping fit and learning new skills as well. Perfect. And all for free.
Yeah.
Brilliant. And Caitlin?
Yeah, so I didn't decide to join a society this year, but that doesn't stop you from like going to the society meetings and kind of going on nights out with everyone. Everyone dresses up and goes around a few bars in town. It's really fun, and you get to just meet so many different people. So it's kind of, you know, even if none of the societies really speak to you, which is unlikely because there are so many, but if none of them are really taking your fancy, you can still, you know, go out and meet new people at those nights where everyone is there to be sociable with you. So it's great.
Love that. I do miss the social side of being a student.
Love seeing the students get dressed up, like
Yeah.
a different theme every week. I love that.
I always say fancy dress needs to be a big part of what you move into university with you, because you're going to use it. Fancy dress was my favourite thing. Loved it.
But yeah.
Even as an adult.
But yeah, let's watch a video on discounts and benefits that you can get if you join us here at DMU.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Montfort University. Today I will be taking you on a little campus tour to show you all the amazing discounts and perks you can get whilst being a student here at DMU. From free software to exclusive deals, we've got you covered. So let's go. DMU students have free access to Microsoft 365, which includes Word, Excel and PowerPoint, and this is installable on up to 5 devices. If you ever need high-end equipment for your projects, DMU AV Loans has you covered with hundreds of professional cameras, microphones and more. If you're an arts design or humanities student, you'll love this. At the Leicester Gallery Material Shop, right here in the award-winning Vijay Patel building, you can get discounted art supplies. If you need paint, pens or cards, you can get it here at a student-friendly price. Plus, core course materials are free. If you're in the computing, engineering and media faculty, you're in for a treat. Our machines are hooked up to a high-performance server, so you never have to stress about losing work. Most of our industry-standard software is open source, so you can download it straight to your device free of charge. So whether you're a cybersecurity student in the Hacking Society or a media student needing access to Adobe Creative Suite, we've got you covered. Health and life science students, we've got some great perks for you too. Need to travel around during placement? The hospital hopper is free with your student pass, making it easy for you to get to the 3 main hospitals in Leicester. Nursing, midwifery and paramedic students receive a free uniform, so no extra cost there. And forensic science students, you get a discounted Chartered Society forensic sciences fees, making professional memberships affordable. Let's talk fitness. As a DMU student, you get exclusive discounts at the QE2 Leisure Centre. Whether you're into the gym, swimming, sauna, or even the climbing wall, you can get active without breaking the bank. And for the rugby fans out there, we have an amazing partnership with Leicester Tigers, so you can score a free ticket or discounted tickets to games. Now let's hit the city. DMU students have amazing deals just by showing their student card. At High Cross Leicester and Haymarket Shopping Centre, there are a range of discounts and local businesses. Leicester's food scene is as diverse as it gets, and you can also get a discount at the Kerr Theatre Cafe, High Cross Food Outlets and Krispy Kremes, because who doesn't love a good donut? For entertainment, Kerr Theatre offers DMU students £1 rehearsal tickets, exclusive discounts and priority bookings. And over at the Phoenix Cinema, you can enjoy £5 movie tickets, £4 mystery screenings and 10% off food and drinks. So that's perfect for a budget-friendly night out. And that's just a taste of some of the amazing discounts and perks you get while studying here at DMU. Whether it's gym access, art supplies, tech or treats, there's something for everyone. So make sure you take advantage of the amazing deals and enjoy yourself here at DMU. See you around!
Okay, so some excellent benefits there that we've just heard about, and we've had some great insight from our students throughout the whole of the live stream so far. So thank you so much for all of that, guys. Just a reminder that the chat is still open. So if you do have any questions that you want to put in the chat for either us or our students, or just anything about sort of life at DMU, please do pop those in the chat. You do still have time to do it, so don't worry. But we're going to hear from our students one more time. Just about your favourite memory at De Montfort University so far, because obviously you've still got a little bit of time left. None of you have finished yet. So Sahar, do you want to talk about your favourite memories so far?
Yeah, so I've actually got 2. The DMU Global trip that I spoke about earlier, that's definitely been a highlight for me, especially the people like staying in contact with them after, and yeah, that's been great. The friendships from that, and even the confidence that I gained after that. I think it helped me in my course, especially I had like a speaking assignment literally as soon as I came back, so that was great. And then also the launch of the Law Lab Enterprise, which was like 2 weeks ago, which is a great initiative where it's about sort of giving access to justice for everybody really, and it's helping local communities and organisations. So I actually volunteer at one a women's centre, Sharma Women's Centre, which helps women and people who are vulnerable by giving them free legal advice. So that's been really great to get that experience off the back of that. So yeah, that's been my favourite memory so far, and I'm sure I'll make many more.
Oh, it sounds like that Law Enterprise is going to give you even more amazing memories
definitely.
going forward as well. Fantastic. Jasmine?
I think for me it has to be the placement celebration event. So after I was done with my placement, I was quite worried about coming back to university because everyone I actually studied with had already graduated. So I was like, okay, I have to make friends again and stuff like that. So when I came back, they had a placement celebration event. It was like an event in the evening where all the students would come back from the placement. They were there. We had free food and drinks, and they had some employers come there as well, lots of talks, but that just really made me comfortable, and I met so many people there, like-minded people who were kind of on the same path as me. Again, they were feeling lonely as well after doing the placement. They're like, okay, we need to make friends all over again, and I've been in touch with them ever since, and like I'm still friends with them. So I think that was such a good experience for me, just coming back, because the university knew that, and they knew that they needed to throw this party for people to kind of just mingle and make friends again. But yeah, I think just generally it has to be the people that I've met over these 3.5 years, from different cultures, different backgrounds. I wanted to do a degree in a different country because I wanted that exposure, and I think it worked out really well for me.
That really does speak to the inclusivity of DMU. Yeah, I've always felt that. That's amazing. That sounds so much good. And Caitlin?
Yeah, for me, I think the favourite memories change over time. Like each year, it feels very different being at university. There's different pressures, and you know more people the longer you've been here. So, you know, that side, the social side, gets easier. Because in first year, I really enjoyed going out and meeting new people and flat parties and things like that. But in second year, it kind of calmed down a bit more focused, you know, and then just spending times with my friends, you know, going around bowling and doing fun things around town. And then final year, I've really been in uni a lot because there's a lot more kind of work to be done. So I just really enjoy going out and eating lunch in the sun with all the people on my course, and we all really support each other because it is stressful coming to the end of a degree. But we're all here for each other and we chat about it and it's all good.
I love that.
Yeah, it's like an extra support there.
It's like a little family on the course.
Yeah. Oh, that's so good. I do feel like the fashion courses do have just a really great bond because you kind of lock yourself away in the sewing room for hours at a time that it's just so natural to.
Yeah, well,
to
we're in
bonds.
so much that basically, you know, most of my social interaction is in uni, so, you know, we get to know each other pretty well.
These are such great memories. Oh, it's making me think about my memories of being a student
Exactly.
now.
But yeah, if you guys didn't get the chance to ask your questions, please feel free to use our Student Ambassador platform, where you can speak directly to our students and ask them about the student life here in Leicester, course-specific questions if you have any, or questions in general that you may have. We're just putting a link up there now.
Okay. We didn't have any final questions, did we? Just checking. Nope. Cool. Fab. Okay, so that kind of brings us to the end of our stream this afternoon. So thank you very much for joining us today. Hopefully you've really been able to take something away about the great reasons to choose DMU. We've had loads of tips and advice from our students as well, which has been great. If you feel like you now have to come and visit us, which hopefully some of you do, we've got our next open day coming up on the 28th of June. So it's Saturday the 28th of June, so please feel free to come and visit us on campus in person, come and say hello. I'm sure our student ambassadors will be floating around as well to say hello to. But if you can't wait until June and you want to come even sooner, we do have our applicant event coming up as well. So that gives you the opportunity to sort of experience some hands-on sessions, do a bit of a deeper dive into the course that you might be thinking of studying. So if you've already applied for DMU or if you're thinking of applying for DMU this year, please do feel free to book on to that applicant event. So the next applicant event is actually on Wednesday the 30th of April. So in just a couple of weeks' time, and you can sign up on our website. If you just look at the applicant events page on our website, you'll be able to see all of the details there about how to sign up. But I do believe we have a little bit of a video just to kind of explain what the event is all about. So let's see it.
Good greetings, everyone. My name is Sydney, and I'm a student at De Montfort University. Our applicant event is coming up. And trust me, you don't want to miss this. This is your chance to explore the campus, meet your future lecturers, and experience what life at DMU could be like. Applicant events are smaller and more personal, which means you get a better feel of what your course could be and ask those questions, such as studies, accommodation, and student life. Speaking of student accommodation, ever wonder where you'll be living? Well, you could take a tour of our accommodation and see what could be your new home. You could also take a tour of the campus, from lecture halls to student spaces. It's all here for you to discover. The best part, the subject taster session. Whether it's a workshop, a mini masterclass, or a live demo, you'll get hands-on experience in our course area with our expert academics and technicians. It's the perfect way to see if DMU is the right fit for you. And it's not just about the studying, it's a great chance to meet other applicants, people who could become your future course mates and friends. Oh, and did I mention lunch is on us? You and your guests will get a free lunch, plus there'll be music, games, loads of chances to chat and make connections. You'll also get a quick-fire speed talks from our student services teams. So you'll find out all about our support available at DMU, from career services to mental and health and well-being. We can't wait to welcome you. Book now, and I'll see you at the next Beacon event.
Okay, so remember to sign up for our open day or our applicant day, or both if you want to. No harm in doing that. And we will hopefully see some of you there. But that is it from all of us here on the sofas this afternoon. So thank you very much for tuning in and listening to us, and we will hopefully see you all very soon. Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye.